Hello everyone, this is Devleena G. I'm a mindful strategic thought leader and a clinical psychologist. And today I'll be talking about 6 different kinds of people who are toxic for us. We've been talking about toxic relationships, how to get from toxic to healthy relationships. Now we need to understand what are the kind of people who make these toxic relationships. So what kind of toxicity do they carry in them? And how we can identify it in others as well as ourselves. So we'll look into it in this series. The first kind of toxic people are what I would like to call the energy drainers. They are people who make people around tensed. They just can't be happy for another person. These are people who create a lot of angst-filled environment. They look for reasons to put another down. So this is the energy drainer. Now at this point I want you to identify who in your surroundings is the energy drainer. This category of toxic people are the fake complimenters. They are not genuine when they give compliments. They shower you with a lot of compliments, but most of them are not very genuinely felt. They lack that concept of empathy in them. They just don't have it. They are grabbers from inside, but they will tell you the floweriest of words. Then, they will put you in uncomfortable situations whenever they can. But they do it so subtly that it takes us a very long time to understand, acha, this is also toxic. This kind of people also are unhealthy or toxic for us. We usually believe that they are our well-wishers, but that very often can be a camouflage which a fake complimenter takes. The next category of toxic people are what we call the pessimists. They can take you down just to make themselves look better. Only care about themselves, and they very often try to talk others out of their own dreams. It's difficult to support others. Being around criticizers often makes one believe that you can't do without them, that your life will come to a halt or will not be qualitatively good if they are not around. That's what criticizers very subtly, very successfully do to their near and dear ones. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 5th category are the manipulators. They pretend to like you. They basically want to control everything around them. Every single decision in and around them must be taken by them. The 6th and the last category of toxic people are the victims. They blame others for their misery. They are constantly in a state of misery, and it is all the time because someone else has said or done something to them that has caused them this situation. Victims invariably typically like to talk about what are the various excuses they have for their failures. And it invariably involves someone else, and they are the poor suffering souls because of someone else. So at this point I want y'all, the ones who are viewing this video for all this while, to think of if you know anybody in your surroundings who has any of these characteristics. So if you are able to identify, then know that this is a toxic person. By toxic, I mean an unhealthy person. Like physically, there can be some unhealthy people who seek help and who get better. If you find someone who's mentally unhealthy or toxic, they can also get better. So there is hope. The moment we think of toxicity in relationship or toxicity in a person, be it in terms of their mental health, we start believing that there is no hope in this situation. There is no hope in this relationship. It can be improved, it can be bettered, it can be way better only with the right help and guidance. So therapy works. If you find anybody suffering from such toxicities, please help them by asking them to seek help. Thank you.